Mm.
That's it. Like a banger. I'm not even lying. Like that's a banger.
Every single time I get so hyped when we play that. Like, oh God. All right. Here we are. First draft post free agency. I think ADPs are going to be looking quite a bit different than they were last time we did one of these.
Honestly, I don't even know the ADP, so it's going to be fun to see where guys are going now that most of the impactful free agents are on teams now. I think there's still some players out there that are free agents that could impact some specific situations, but
I'm waiting for the James Conner signing personally.
Yeah, where do you think he's going to go?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Arizona speculation.
Really? That would make a lot of sense.
Well, no, it wouldn't make any sense for my Chase Edmonds shares.
Oh, true.
No shot.
He's going like 9th round right now. I mean, so far you'd have to say Chase Edmonds is a winner of free agency.
Yeah. I think he's one of the clear-cut winners in free agency. I actually tweeted that a couple days ago. I mean, there's the reports from Cliff have said like he thinks he could be a bell cow running back in the NFL. So I know coaches tend to say a lot of things, but if Cliff is telling the truth on this one, Chase Edmonds is a value right now in the 9th round.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. I mean, some of the other signings, Kenny Golladay happened since we last did our YouTube check-in to the Giants. Don't love it. Don't love it at all.
I mean, I don't hate the spot for Kenny Golladay because some advanced metrics do show that Daniel Jones was actually a solid deep passer. It didn't seem like it from watching the games because I felt like he missed deep touchdowns to Darius Slayton on a weekly basis.
Yeah,
but I don't mind the signing. That's where he wanted to go. He bought into Joe Judge's philosophy or whatever he told Kenny Golladay. So I don't hate the signing in terms of fantasy.
I think it was the $40 million guaranteed that he bought into.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But in terms of fantasy, I still don't hate him as like a 5th round pick or a 4th round pick, wherever he's going. Draft now. Draft is full, starting in 2 minutes. So
perfect.
Didn't want to sit around for 20 minutes this time.
Yep.
And let's see, Ben, you have the 4th pick, and I have the 9th pick. So
no, I have the 5th pick. 4th is my is my 4th entry.
Excuse me. Crack open this beer real quick.
Yeah. So what are we doing today? We got the Naked Dove. This is, again, we're keeping it low. I mean, Canandaigua, that's not technically local, but I mean it's damn near local. This it's
local for us.
Yeah, like take a look outside. I mean, I know everyone's weather is different, but it's goddamn beautiful out, and this is a nice summer beer, and that's the vibe I'm on today. Like,
shit just
actually,
all over me.
I've actually never tried this, so it might not even be.
You've never tried this? It smells like shit. That is not good.
I don't like this one myself.
That is not good.
It's too fruity. Black raspberry.
Trash. Bro, I'm kind of disappointed. We've done 3 streams and you've given me nothing but trash fucking IPAs, bro.
Bro, this isn't an IPA. This is a fucking...
Oh, excuse me. I thought we were doing IPAs or whatever.
Nah, last week we did. We've only done 1 IPA, dude. Like,
I didn't know that.
All right, I'm gonna find some for you. I swear. So this... Let me just try one more time. Yeah, it kind of tastes like ass.
It's not good. I mean,
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna kill it, but yeah, I mean, straight ass. Sorry, Naked Dove. Try again.
Yeah. All right.
That ain't it.
Round 1.
All right. How's your clock looking? Everybody's clock good?
No, mine says 40 seconds.
Same. All right.
Is it 40?
Blessing. This one's 40. So
okay. I thought it was 30. I'm bugging. I'm not in it today.
Right. You got to focus up. I need you to draft a better team than you did on the on last week's stream.
That was tough.
Kamara goes fourth or third. That's interesting.
This is my third draft of the year. So,
yep.
God, that's actually disgusting.
Boy said it's disgusting. Yeah, I mean, I'm deadass about to switch to this water here. Perfect. Couldn't draw that up any better. Saquon Barkley with the 5th pick. Please and thank you. I'll take it.
I might just start drafting people that if people comment and tell me who to draft, I'll draft them.
Word.
Who should I take with my first overall pick?
Looks like we have a commenter here. Let's see if we can.
I'll do it. I don't give a fuck. Should I?
I mean, I wouldn't. Personally.
I wouldn't. All right. So right here, 9th pick, I think Jonathan Taylor is squarely in play for me. I'm surprised that he actually lasted to the 9th pick. So
I'm not going to lie. I don't think I've seen him fall to 9 at all until just now. That's a value.
I'm not too scared of Marlon Mack coming back. Nyheim Hines obviously will take a little bit of pass down work from JT, but JT still has a lot of upside in that Colts offense. So
just need that Carson Wentz bounce back.
That's a fact. Which I do think he will bounce back. Speaking of Carson Wentz, I think he is a quarterback to target because he does have rushing upside when he starts. All right. Ball snatchers. Let's hurry it up here, brother. Cam Akers going in the
solid
first.
Auto pick.
No, that's not auto.
It could have been if it was his rankings.
Oh, if it
his
was,
or her rankings.
His rankings. Yeah. Can't gender assume in 2021.
Definitely not. I mean, you got options here. Got Tyreek, Steph Diggs, two top 3 wide receivers in fantasy staring you in the face, or you could go running back heavy. Little George Kittle action.
Yeah, this dude is definitely getting auto drafted.
Oh, there you go.
I was actually kind of debating whether or not to take Aaron Jones right there, but he kind of made that decision easy for me. I'm obviously going to go wide receiver here because I think a guy like Tyreek or Diggs has a little bit more upside than some of the running backs that are left. So I will take Tyreek Hill, and I'll look to try and stack him with Mahomes.
Yep. How high would you be willing to reach? 3rd round, 4th?
Probably 4th round if he lasts to me. I'd draft Mahomes. But if not, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I could get sniped by this guy that has Kelsey. So
that is true.
But yeah, I mean, I could have went. I was also looking at Eckler or George Kittle. Obviously, we know that taking a tight end early does have its advantages, but I mean, we've talked about it over the last couple of streams. I'm personally waiting on tight end. I think there are plenty of tight ends to target in the 10th round or later. So yeah. I know it's profitable to take a Kelsey or a Kittle or even a Darren Waller in the 3rd round. But I'm kind of just staying away from it, as dumb as that might sound.
I mean, see, because right now I'm in that same situation. Should I take Kittle? I mean, ADP, he's right at ADP right now, but I just can't do it. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Give me Hopkins, and that'll set up for a potential Kyler Murray draft pick later.
Yeah,
I mean, that's an offense that I want exposure to in these tournaments. High ceiling. Hopkins showed it immediately last year as soon as he joined, and he's a legit wide receiver 1. I mean, I've got him personally ranked right here where he went as the wide receiver 4 behind the big 3.
Yeah, and I definitely think that both of us will probably have to reach a little bit if we want to get our quarterbacks to complete the stack. So see how the rest of this round plays out. Probably see all these tier 2 tier 3 running backs go right here.
Somebody's going to get, fear of being left out of the tight end market and get, Waller with one of these next picks.
Mm-hmm. Antonio Gibson in the second round, huh?
How do you feel about that?
I don't know if I would rather have him over Miles Sanders or James Robinson and maybe even Joe Mixon, honestly.
CEH, I'm taking all of them ahead of Gibson. I mean, we talked about it. It's like, I guess the upside is there. It's just I don't believe that Washington is just going to have a super high-powered offense led by
a very inconsistent quarterback.
Yeah, exactly. They'll have a couple big weeks. I'm sure Terry McLaurin will be fine, but
the big weeks will be good for best ball for sure, 100%. So I don't hate taking them, but Fitzpatrick is obviously like the definition of inconsistent. You look it up in the Webster's dictionary right now. Like if I pull it up on the screen, you'll see a picture of Ryan Fitzpatrick in there.
Will he be all iced out like he is at all of his press conferences? Easy
James
pick.
Robinson. Yeah, I knew you were going to go there, but
I'm never not going there if he's in the third round. I'll just tell you and tell anyone watching.
I mean, that kind of locks me into one of these 4 running backs that are left that I think are solid values at this point in the draft. Hopefully it's not Josh Jacobs, which I think it'll be Josh Jacobs that falls to me right here. Oh, Chris Carson in the third, huh? This dude is big brain. Okay. Yeah. So right here, Josh Jacobs. Okay. They know something we don't. I'm happy. God.
I don't think he doesn't know that Kenyon Drake signed probably.
I wanted one of these 3 guys.
And now you get your pick.
And I
might
get
even
my
be able
pick.
to get 2. Depends if you're willing to pump that Mahomes value off.
I think right here I got to go with Sanders. If Sanders is going to keep on falling in these drafts, I'll take him every time. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, I like him there. I mean, I like Joe Mixon too, and CEH. The fact that these guys are around, and I know it's a 10-person draft, but the fact that one of these guys is going to be a 4th round pick is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah, it's hashtag never Joe Mixon for me though. So
really, even see this guy double dips, takes Mixon and CEH.
I would have taken CEH had he not taken him. So I think right here I'll go after my second wide receiver.
No Mahomes stack.
No Mahomes stack. God, I have a plethora of options. MT, Keenan, A-Rob. I think I might just go with the value of Michael Thomas here. Although he does have a lot of downside, but I'm getting him past his ADP. So he does
personally, I'm taking Keenan there. I just trust Justin Herbert more. You know, 4 running backs for the win. That's what Hells yeah has to say. I mean,
yeah, this is
honestly
a solid team.
Yeah, I mean, you want to go anti-fragile in these, right? That's the goal. So, I mean, if Ball Snatcher's doing it right, then he's probably not drafting another running back when you use your first 4 picks.
He should use all of these picks on wide receivers because there's still a bunch of wide receiver value left. So I really like his team, and he kind of got blessed that these 2 guys fell to him at the 3-4 turn. Although I was gonna take one of these 2 if he didn't take it. So
yeah.
But
so Keenan Allen goes right after MT, and then Ruddle stacks with Diggs. He gets Josh Allen as the first quarterback off the board. I mean, makes sense. I doubt Josh Allen would have made it back to him. So, you've already got Diggs. Seems like a natural pick to make.
Yeah. But just speaking on MT and Keenan, I think that people are going to have a lot of expectations for Justin Herbert in his sophomore year. And the sophomore slump is actually like a real thing. There's a coaching switch in LA. So I think there's some downside to Justin Herbert that people aren't realizing for 2021. I still think Keenan is obviously a great pick and a great fantasy player. And him and Michael Thomas are both great players. So it was really hard to pick one, but I think Michael Thomas and Kamara are going to be the only guys getting fed in that Saints offense in 2021. Literally, they're going to have nobody else. the volume is going to be crazy.
So with my pick here in the 4th, I went with Travis Etienne. Super explosive rookie, seems to be the consensus number 2 guy behind Harris. Some people think he's even better and might be better in the NFL. I don't know. We'll find out. But he's a guy who you have to take at this point in the draft. And like we were just talking about with Ball Snatchers team, like I'm going to go fragile running back. I'll probably take one more this whole draft.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes goes as the 2nd quarterback taken.
With Cook and Kittle and Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
I mean,
see, I'm only taking Mahomes that early if I've already got one of Kelsey or Hill.
Yeah, I don't like that pick for him. It doesn't make sense from a roster construction viewpoint, but
no, especially with Kittle and Calvin Ridley, like you're setting yourself up for late quarterback stacks, or you should be. Matt Ryan late, etc. David Montgomery in the 5th round. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I think right here for you, I think you should consider Kyler, but he'll probably be there on the bring back.
That's the gamble. I'm thinking about it. Like, I mean, Lamar Jackson will probably go first. Maybe Dak goes first. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take my boy. Look, they still got him listed as Detroit. Like, let's go. Come on, drafters. That man is a New York Giant now. I don't know. I mean, going back to the Kenny Golladay signing, like, I think that he will be good no matter what. That's what it comes down to. I don't love it because it obviously stops the Darius Slayton breakout this year. It'd be really hard for Daniel Jones to, make them both super fantasy viable, but I don't think Golladay misses out. He's just too good. They paid him too much money.
Yeah. DJ Moore got taken. I like some of the wide receivers here, but I'm going to look and hope and pray to get a Mark Andrews and Lamar Jackson stack with this 2 picks that I have. I think he's going to go wide receiver. If he takes Lamar, then I think Mark Andrews is still a solid pick at the end of the 5th round, but it's kind of just hoping to complete the stack.
Yeah. There's a report that Sammy Watkins might be signing with Baltimore, or he's scheduled for a visit.
I think they have to at least bring in one wide receiver because Hollywood Brown is a solid piece in that offense, but other than him and Mark Andrews, they really have nobody that is a threat in the passing game.
They were really throwing to like Des Bryant and Miles Boykin last year.
Yeah.
Let's do better.
So I think Ball Snatcher is going to take another wide receiver. It makes sense for his team to just start chasing after some of those wide receivers. So I should be good here on Lamar, or I could take Kyler and snipe you.
Yeah, I mean, you are the type of scumbag who would do that, but
so I get my Lamar Jackson, Mark Andrews stack. I like that stack a lot. So
yeah, that's good.
And I have a chance to get Hollywood Brown as well to complete the Ravens stack. So I'll take it. Where is Hollywood going, actually? Oh, Marquise Brown right here. So he's going at an ADP of 80.
Logan Thomas in the 6th round?
Yeah, I don't know about that one, buddy. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. I mean, that's an auto pick for me at this point. Yeah. Like in the 6th round, Kyler Murray, he's, unfortunately, and we're going to get into this fully on the podcast this week. I think that we lost one in the elite tier of quarterbacks. Like this uncertainty with Watson is just, it's too much to put him in that same tier, I think. Like,
yeah, and
he's below Kyler, he's below Dak firmly at this point. Like,
yeah, I just think it's a complete risk to draft Watson right now. Obviously, it could easily pay off because we just don't know what's going to happen with the situation that he's going through right now. So that's just something that we'll have to wait and see. And maybe, if he's falling, like he's going to fall into the 7th, 8th round in these drafts. And that's a value for Watson, in my opinion. But there's also a chance that he doesn't play at all in 2021. So
yeah, it's kind of like I want to say 2 years ago, right, when the Tyreek Hill scandal was going on, and he was one of the prevailing thought was that he was not going to play, like he was going to get suspended for the year or whatever, or cut by the Chiefs because they had recently cut Kareem Hunt for something similar. Well, turns out, Tyreek Hill was the ultimate league winner that year in best ball. So, I don't know, especially in a tournament like this where you're trying to finish with the most points out of 6,000 other people. I personally would still take Watson. Like I'm willing to take that risk on because it's a first or worst kind of thing. Like I don't care if I have a last place team. I'm trying to take a shot at that money.
I don't know what that means, but
what?
I know what's coming, foos. Who's he about to take? We got some banter going on.
Oh, I missed it.
A big swipe. It's in the message chat.
Boys plugging.
Yeah.
They can snipe us if they sub.
Chase Edmonds, 7th round, bro. I'm telling you, what did I say like 2 weeks ago?
No.
2 weeks ago, he's going to rise, bro. He's going to rise in the next
high.
9 months.
I'm sorry, that's too high.
Too high. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You're kind of bugging, I think. But
I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is here and take Juju Smith-Schuster. We talked about it on our most recent YouTube video. Yeah, give me Juju. Need it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't view him as a high upside wide receiver. I'd rather have Claypool if I'm drafting a Steelers wide receiver in best ball.
People just hate on Juju so much. Like this man was literally the PPR wide receiver 4 in his sophomore season.
Yeah, 2 years. It was a whole different situation. We can't compare what he did 2 years ago to a season 3 years from that.
He was the clear-cut number 2 that year behind Antonio Brown in his prime. Now he's an ambiguous part of a 3-man wide receiver group. I mean, at worst, he's number 2. Claypool's not ahead of him, on the depth chart.
I'm gonna go with the best wide receiver in the draft, Ja'Marr Chase. Don't know where he's going, but still has a lot of upside, I think, as a 7th, 8th round pick. He's just an elite talent, and he was better than Justin Jefferson at LSU, so that's saying a lot.
Is he the best wide receiver in this class? It's not Devontae Smith?
No, it's Ja'Marr Chase.
Isn't Devontae Smith? I kind of saw it today. I wasn't really paying attention, but I know his measurables came in.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people.
He's like 170 pounds or some shit.
A lot of people just say that he is like too skinny and like his frame won't work out in the NFL. All right, is my pick again. I have 3 wide receivers, 2 running backs, 1 quarterback.
What is this dude ball snatcher doing? Double tight end.
Hey, he knows. I think I'm going to go with a wide receiver here. I wish that honestly, this is kind of the point where it's like I don't even know what wide receiver to take. I'm gonna go with my boy for best ball.
That's crazy. I didn't say anything because I was hoping he would fall to me at this point, but
yeah. I mean, strictly in a best ball tournament, I'm gonna take a guy that has one of the biggest ceilings in the NFL in the 8th round over a guy like Laviska, who I think is a floor wide receiver. Debo, I think, is a floor, and some of these other guys in this range. So,
yeah. Red Hook, the guy drafting after you there, he got Justin Herbert to pair with his Keenan Allen pick. I mean, getting Keenan in the 4th and Herbert in the 8th is a lot of value on one of the highest upside stacks in fantasy.
Kenneth Gainwell.
Ooh, my man took Robbie. That's
a tough scene for
you
you.
hate to see it because that's exactly where I was going to go. But this, I don't know if this is a reach per se, but I'm gonna grab Visca.
I mean, that's going right at his ADP, right?
Like, yeah, and I
don't
know
think
that
it's a reach.
I know that they added Marvin Jones, but I'm not sweating that. And I've already got James Robinson on this team. It's kind of setting up for Trevor Lawrence to be my QB too. Might take him with this next pick, actually.
I mean, Watson is still there. Honestly, if you're going QB2, I'm taking Watson over Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah. I'll probably wait around, actually. But
yeah. Like if Watson falls and you can get him as your QB2 in the 9th or 10th round, I think that's worth the risk. In a $5 tournament, like, bruh,
yeah,
we like just blow hundreds of dollars every single week in DFS. Like, what's $5 fucking dollars? Like, true. I mean, at the end of the day, you still have to draft plus EV teams because we are trying to come in first, like, for the money and for like the clout and shit and the screenshots.
Right.
But
mostly the screenshots. And
it's at the end of the day, it's $5.55. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Right. Like we're playing at at Turning Stone where we're doing blackjack hands that are like 3 entries into this thing.
Yeah.
Every 5 seconds. Like, bro.
Like,
well, that's a good point. Like, does it matter? Oh, there he goes.
I mean, that's
and it was
if he's going there, that's a fucking great pick.
Look at that.
Like, that's a great pick.
QB2 right behind. He already has Dak on the squad. Yeah, I mean, it's a solid pick. It is a solid pick.
So I have 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 4 wide receivers, and 1 tight end. I think you're. What are you? I think you're going to go after a wide receiver. That's my prediction. I'm about to make a splash pick if this guy falls. Oh, fuck you. That's not. Well, that wasn't my pick, but I was going to pick him if he fell. I want that triple. I want that double stack. Noah Fant in the 9th round. Okay, I don't mind that. Yo, if you take my guy though, we might have some beef.
I'm trying to look and see who your guy is so I can take him.
You don't know, bro.
Well, knowing you, it's probably some bum.
Some bum, bro. I only draft good players.
I'm gonna go ahead and take Devontae
I wasn't
Smith.
Gonna pick him.
I know. Why not? Does he have as much upside as like Deebo Samuel and Jerry Jeudy? Like, probably, right? I mean, he's supposed to be good. So he lands in the right spot. I mean, the Chiefs are trying to add a wide receiver. They like fast guys, little fast guys.
So Myles Gaskin just went. Don't mind him. So I'm never taking any of these running backs, and I kind of do need to start maybe thinking about considering a running back, but in a best ball format, I'm not taking any of these guys on the screen. No shot. Wide receivers, I mean, I like them. There's some speculation that Gallup might get traded to New England. I don't know about that one, but right here, right at ADP,
Kyle Pitts.
Give me the best, like, overall, from what I've read, the best overall talent in the draft. As my tight end, too. And I probably maybe won't take another tight end after. Yeah.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about taking 2 tight ends with your first 9 picks.
Hey, they call me the tight end whisperer for a reason.
You think Kyle's gonna be the exception to the rookie tight end struggling rule?
100%.
Come in and be fire right off the
There's
rip.
people saying that like he's the most talented player in the draft at any position.
Bro, weren't people saying that about TJ Hawkinson too?
No. I don't know what reports you were reading. No shot. But I get my choice of any guy, and I got Pitts at ADP, so I'll take Pitts and Andrews, and I'm not going to draft another tight end.
Ball Snatcher knows what he's doing. Let me just say that. He makes some weird picks, but he knows what he's doing. He got the Stafford to Wood stack, the Hurts to Goddard stack. I respect it. I respect the fuck out of that.
I got to go with Debo there. Stop his fall. ADP of 78. I got him in the 10th round.
I don't hate that. I thought you might the guy who I thought you were going to take is still on the board here, and I might take him if he falls, and that's Devontae Parker.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jerry Jeudy, Landry, and Devontae all should have been drafted by now. So
damn, Trevor goes. That's crazy.
Oh, dang, I'm kind of hurt now. Running back a little bit. This is about to be rough territory for me.
Facts. And I mean, just speaking of running back, give me them thick thighs, boy. Bring them over here. Pause.
Talking about bad picks.
Hey. After that Aaron Jones signing, I'll take him in the 10th round. Why not? RB4. You know they're only going to give Aaron Jones max 60% of snaps on a given week. So, if A.J. Dillon's in there, he's getting a little goal line work. I don't know. 10th round, I'll take A.J. Dillon. I'm not taking him, last month when he was going in like the 7th.
Yeah. I don't know. I probably would just – I mean, I don't mind A.J. Dillon in the 10th round, but would I rather have him over like
Fournette,
Jeudy?
Drake?
Well, the running backs, yes, but if we're comparing the other players left, would I rather have him over Jeudy, Gallup, Parker, Pittman? No. Some of the tight ends left, like Gesicki, Evan Ingram, Hunter Henry, no. So, I don't know. As a running back 4, I don't think it's bad, but
I have no tight end right now, so I think I need to go that direction with this next pick here. By the way, I'm looking at quarterbacks here. I see Ryan Tannehill. I don't know if you peeped today. They signed Josh Reynolds. I think that is like sneaky, a really impactful signing. Like they just lost Corey Davis, Jonnu Smith. Like Josh Reynolds has always been good. He was just buried in that, LA wide receiver core. Like he might be a legit fantasy asset this year for the Titans.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's like a good talented wide receiver. I think he's solid. He's average in my opinion. But we haven't seen him that much. But yeah, he's an average wide receiver in the NFL. He's not really going to be a difference maker.
I'm big on Higbee this year. Stafford likes to throw to tight ends. Everett's gone. Higbee's flashed elite upside for certain stretches. He's just one of these guys. Like these guys are all the same to me, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna take Damian Harris there, but Stu sniped me.
He probably did you a favor, honestly.
That's cap. I mean, I need a running back. I think. Oh, shoot. I mean, people are high on Jeff Wilson Jr. this year.
Why? They seem like a team to me that's primed to draft a running back.
I think I just have to take the values at this point. Like, I mean, they have a lot of running backs in San Francisco, so what's going on with Raheem Mostert? Is he on the team or what?
He is, yeah. Presumed starter, I would imagine. I think, did Tevin Coleman get cut or am I tweaking?
He's a free agent.
Okay.
So.
See, for The issue, I feel like your team is pretty good. Like you're getting a lot of values, but you just have a lot of pass catchers attached to like garbage quarterbacks, like Mark Andrews, Deebo Samuel, Jerry Jeudy. Like I don't know who's your QB2 going to be. Drew Lock? Like doesn't sound super enticing. These quarterbacks flew off the board, bro. Like this list is not inspiring.
Do. Jeez.
And Devontae Parker in the 12th is like that's stupid value.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him fall that far. It's obviously Will Fuller related.
Honestly, don't know who to take. Who should I take? I don't fucking know. Should I just let it auto pick and see what happens?
No, take
God.
Like Chuba or Tony Pollard.
Take. I don't even know what college did Chuba Howard go to. I might have to watch a Chuba Howard highlight mixtape now. Chuba Hubbard, not Howard. I'm bugging.
Yeah, you're tweaking for that. He went to Oklahoma State.
I'm literally watching a Chuba Hubbard highlight reel right now.
Let me know what you find out.
This is a live film breakdown. I could tell off like 3 plays if he's good or not.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
I took your boy.
Solid pick right there.
Young Jonnu. What are you thinking about Chuba?
He's not bad. He's
solid analysis.
He's not gonna be he's not gonna be a great running back in the NFL. He doesn't have that burst just from those plays I've seen. Maybe I'm wrong on that. He doesn't look like he has that long speed. But I didn't see any catches, so I mean that's where the value will come from in PPR.
Yeah, he has.
But he did play in the Big 12, so I'm assuming they scored a lot of fucking points because they played no defense in the Big 12, 10, whatever it was. I don't know.
He had one good year in college. It was 2019.
Yeah, I don't think he's that. I don't know.
He has 53 career receptions in college, so might not be it, but you know, it's really more about landing spot, honestly, than talent. So
a lot of college teams don't utilize their players in beneficial ways. So it's hard to say like this running back can't catch the ball out of the backfield because a lot of times the system that they play in just doesn't throw the ball to running backs. That's why it's kind of just, like you said, landing spot, see where he goes and see what system he's in. But that was probably a bad pick either way. I probably should have just taken Tony Pollard.
See, there are some wide receivers that I like here, but they're all about the same at this point. So I don't know if I should just wait till next round because, like, I don't see much of a difference between any of these guys. Like Cole Beasley, Mecole Hardman, Gabe Davis, Henry Ruggs. Like these are all just, deep threat guys that are going to have big weeks in best ball, maybe be a little inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is, I'll get some exposure to, one of the best offenses in the league. Gabriel Davis in the 13th round is a stone value after John Brown, disappeared from the team, was cut, landed in what?
Stone value.
Or not Oakland. Vegas. Love Gabe Davis in the 13th. I mean, Cole Beasley's still a value too, and he's out there.
You already know what I'm about to do after you see this pick.
Bro, you're such a scumbag.
You already know who's coming next. You already know who's coming next.
That's who I was about to pick, bro. I got Kenny G, and you really just took my second stack, bro. That's insanity.
You already look
what you
on the
about?
Screen, you know who's coming next.
What you about to do? You're not about that life,
bro.
You're not gonna do it.
That's the next pick.
I hope he takes him right here. I hope Ball Snatchers is watching the stream and just does it for the memes. 2 rookie wide receivers in a row, followed by young Godius. I mean,
I had to draft him. You put it on there. Draft Darius Slayton.
Mm-hmm.
So I did it. You're never going to get him in a draft with me because you just don't value him the way that he should be valued. Okay.
I mean, I took his daddy earlier in this draft.
His daddy?
Yeah, Kenny G. That man just signed for $40 million and took his job. Like, I love Darius Slayton. Obviously,
I've
been touting him the absolute longest in the fantasy community when it comes to Darius Slayton. But the fact of the matter is, Kenny G just took his job. Like,
I am literally the leader of the Darius Slayton fan club. You're a wannabe leader. It's that simple. So I got my little secondary. Called it
so disrespectful.
Got my secondary stack.
I'm taking this Stone Scrub Big Ben here because
bro, that's a terrible pick.
Why?
Oh my god! Why are you taking Big Ben over like Baker, or Justin Fields, or Tua
for the stack?
I mean, okay,
the stack with Juju.
The stack. Like, okay,
like,
you should be.
I didn't take Carson Wentz, like Derek Carr, like they're Stone Scrubs. You're muted.
They're Stone Scrubs, huh? Big Ben is a Stone Scrub in 2021.
That's true too.
I would rather have any of those quarterbacks that you took, or that you didn't take, I should say.
Hey, man, these quarterbacks are flying off the board. I still need one more.
You're still, shooting for first, and I don't think Big Ben has that upside. At least if you take a guy like Justin Fields or Tua, I think they have a higher ceiling than Big Ben, even though they don't complete a stack on your team.
I mean, that's a fair point.
With Daniel Jones, just going back to that, I think his supporting cast is one of the best in the NFL. And the only thing that will hold him back from a year 3 leap, I think, is Jason Garrett. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But if you go back on one of these recent podcasts or videos or something, I mentioned that I think the Giants are actually a really talented team and could make some noise in the NFC. So we'll just have to see if he can make that leap forward. Some advanced stats, like I said earlier, say that Daniel Jones hasn't been as bad as he looked. He wasn't bad in his rookie year, showed a ceiling, scored a couple 40-point games in his rookie year. We were on him last year.
Really on him. We were high on him.
No homo. And that didn't work out, but you got to fade the recency bias and go back to it. Maybe we were just a year late.
Year early. Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah, year early. My bad.
I think I'm gonna like make this my Dusty team. I'm gonna get some more dust right now.
Some more dust. So basically what Ben is saying is he's willingly lighting $5.55 on fire with this team because he's not winning.
What do you mean?
Your team is dog water.
I have the best team in this draft right now.
Best down. Bro, your team has gone nothing but downhill after the 6th round.
Bro, just wait till you see the full plan. Just wait till you see the full plan. Wait till you see the full plan, bro. Just wait till you see it.
What's the full plan? Please enlighten me.
Well, you're about to see. But first, I need to get a little dust on the squad.
This boy not even on a team yet. Oh, I mean, Maybe he goes to.
There's some teams that are interested in wide receivers that are good offenses. Like the Packers still want a wide receiver. If Ty goes there, that's a bump. The Chiefs have tried to sign every wide receiver in free agency, and nobody wants to go there for some reason. Like apparently Josh Reynolds got an offer from the Chiefs as well, but
yeah, I mean, I think that's just a factor of these wide receivers know that they're going to be like 4th, 5th in line in terms of touches. So, and if they're looking to go there on a 1-year deal to try and get a bigger contract in the future, and they're not going to get a lot of opportunity to show what they could do in the Chiefs offense with Tyreek and Kelsey there and CEH. So, right here, I'm going to draft a running back that. Okay. I'm going to draft a running back, and it's going to be Tariq Cohen. In a full PPR format as my RB4 in the 15th round. I think a lot of people are forgetting about Cohen and his ability as a pass catcher. So,
I mean, as the great Adam Levitan would say, that's definitely a 3-condom pick right there. Talking about me not going for first, like.
What do you? I need a 4th running back.
Yeah,
and that's the best running back available.
Yeah, he's gonna get you between 8 and 9 points most weeks, though. Is he ever gonna get you that 20 spot that you need?
Yes.
Like I'd rather take like Alexander Madison or Latavius Murray for the 3-4 weeks that they potentially have as full-time players, because Cohen's never that guy. Even if Montgomery goes down, he's not that guy.
Cohen is a big play threat waiting to happen. He could bust the 80-yard touchdown any given time he's on the field. That's a bad take.
No, I'm saying that he would never get the workload, even if David Montgomery tears his ACL in week 2.
He'll still get
utilized. Cohen's role is not changing.
He'll still get utilized in the pass game, though, and that's all you need on a PPR site.
True. I take it back. I want to get as much exposure to an Andy Dalton-led offense as I possibly can.
Hey. Coming from the guy who has Big Ben as his QB2 and T.Y. Hilton and Juju Smith-Schuster. All right. I'm not even focusing right now. I don't even.
Exactly. Good pick.
There. You happy? I had to take one of the players you said.
It's a good pick.
Sam Darnold in the 15th round. That's kind of disgusting. This draft has gone off the walls.
Why is Sam Darnold getting drafted ahead of Baker Mayfield? Do people really hate Baker that much?
I mean, he's just on a run first team.
That pisses me off because that's literally who I was about to take. But
are people sleeping on Justin Fields? I think they are.
Yeah, probably.
I think he's QB2 in this class, and wherever he gets drafted, I think he's going to be the starter. Unless he gets drafted by the Falcons at pick 4.
True. I went with Wentz as my QB3. I mean, this team is already hella dusty, so let's get some more dust on there. Maybe Ty signs back with the Colts, and I've got my stack right off rip. Maybe not, but I don't know. I don't trust Goff or either of the Saints quarterbacks or Jimmy G to play the whole year. So at least I think Wentz starts 16 games if he's healthy.
Yeah, I mean, I like Denzel Mims. Like, he's still on the board. Christian Kirk, I like him. John Brown, MVS. There's some good wide receivers left for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Tight ends. I mean, I guess I will take 3 tight ends just because this is a 20-round draft. So you could basically afford to go 3 QB, 3 tight end. So I'll probably, how I'm looking at it for my last 4 picks, I'll probably go 1 tight end, 1 quarterback, and probably 2 wide receivers.
Mm-hmm. I definitely need a tight end as well. Hopefully my boy gets back to me before he gets sniped here. I think that there's 1 tight end that's like in a separate tier at this point left. And he just went. So
yeah, I mean,
at that point now I'm waiting until round.
He's in an Andy Dalton-led offense, though.
Yeah, but
yeah.
That was good.
Justin Fields, I like that pick. I was hoping that he was going to fall, but honestly,
I mean, he's probably going to New York, right?
You already have your 3 quarterbacks, so I'm hoping Tua falls. I don't even care if I don't stack them.
Don't you have Will Fuller?
I do have. Oh yeah, I do have Will Fuller. Yeah, so I hope Tua falls to me right here.
Yeah,
I don't know if he
Super
will.
solid
AJ Green
in Arizona. I mean,
if he can show that he's not dusty, then I don't hate it. But he was getting locked up by linebackers last year.
Yeah, that is true. So let's see. I need a running back. I need
Getting to the end of the draft,
and I need a couple receivers.
This is where drafts are won, Benjamin.
Yeah, they are. So now we're just shooting for straight like
ceiling.
And I don't like any of these guys.
I can't. Oh, yo, I might do something crazy. I might do something crazy with the last pick. Everybody tuned in right now. They might want to stay to see this crazy double stack that I'm gonna get with my last pick. No,
what you gonna do? You're not gonna do anything.
Just wait. I'll do it for the memes. I'm gonna do it for the memes. Last pick. Okay, yeah. I'm 100% taking 2-0 right here.
Super solid. Makes a lot of sense for your team.
Get 3 stacks on my team. Get them paired with Will Fuller. Don't hate it. Don't hate it at all. Gonna go with 2 wide receivers with these next 2 picks, and then wait on the tight end for the second to last pick. It's gonna be a troll pick. Like, it's gonna have no relevance on my team. But
well, your team's not gonna have much relevance in this tournament, so that's fine.
Clear cut, my team is better.
Then what?
Your team.
Oh.
Clear cut. Like, I mean,
hell no. Well, maybe.
Bro, I'm telling you.
I mean, my team is kind of lit, though. Barkley, Robinson, I got the Hopkins, Murray stack, Kenny Galladay's my wide receiver, too.
Yeah, solid 6 rounds. Probably one of the best in this entire draft. But then you go from round 7 to round 17, and it's a little rough.
What's the issue? I got Jonnu Smith, Gabriel Davis.
All right, I'll take one of the boys in your offense as my wide receiver 8. I'm personally, like, I'm a Christian Kirk fan. I think he's like actually a good wide receiver in the NFL. It's just I think a lot of people are down on him now that AJ Green is there. But is AJ Green better than Christian Kirk right now?
He wasn't last year. So MVS, Jacoby Myers, Paris Campbell, like these guys are all the same to me, to be honest with you. It's like I'll take them.
I think MVS does have the highest ceiling out of these 4 wide receivers that just went, though. So I was either considering MVS or Christian Kirk. I'm a Christian Kirk fan, so I went with him. But MVS, I think, has a high ceiling.
I wouldn't usually make this pick, but since the theme of my team is
trash,
I'm gonna go ahead and take.
Oh my god,
Hunter Henry's replacement.
What are we doing here?
What as my tight end 3? You don't think Jared Cook has upside with Justin Herbert?
Bro, you're telling me you took Jared Cook over a 6'8" former XFL player in Donald Parham? Hey. Are you on crack?
The money don't lie. All right.
Oh, his $6 million contract that he got. I mean, that's more money than I'll probably ever see in my life. But
yeah, it's more money than Donald Parham will ever see in his life.
That's cap. Donald Parham, bro.
He's probably making like league minimum. No disrespect.
Yeah, no, he's probably making a couple of hundred G's. But I mean, I'm not taking dusty ass Jared Cook over young legend Donald Parham. There's just no shot. Can't
That's
believe
fair.
you did that.
I almost took Hollister instead, but I did it for the dust.
Bro, your team is dog water.
What?
Oh my god.
My team?
Yes.
You must be looking at one of these other teams.
I mean, some of these dudes' teams are god awful. Should I just go through and roast everybody's team?
Probably.
Nah, I think Ball Snatcher has a
His
good
team's
team.
good.
I think he has a solid team. I mean, we'll look at it after. It's kind of hard to keep on scrolling up and whatever. But yeah, 2 picks left for each of us.
I'm going double wide receiver.
It's been a fun draft. This has been the best draft so far, I think. This is funny because your team is shit.
My team is shit, bro. I don't understand.
Bro, you won't take a quarterback 4. You might as well. You got to take like Todd Gurley or something to complete your squad.
Why?
Because you want all the dusty trash players on your team.
I mean, Julian Edelman's still out there.
No, Philip Lindsay. Nah, he's not dust, but Le'Veon Bell. Okay, you might as well, like, I won't blame you as a Lions fan if you just bandwagon onto the Rams. Like, I won't crucify you for doing that because you're basically a Rams fan at this point.
Yeah.
Admit it.
It's true. I mean, I'm a Matt Stafford fan, so
you're just,
and I'm also a pretty big fan of Cam Akers and Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods and Tyler Higbee and Van Jefferson. So
all right. So I could go 6 running backs here. But I probably won't. I don't think any of these guys have any upside or any winning weeks in their range of outcomes. So I have Tua, Daniel Jones, and Lamar Jackson. So I'll go with Preston. Says my wide receiver, whatever, 9 for the memes. Little double stack in Miami. Preston was as good as Devontae Parker before he got hurt. All right, if you can guess this pick, I'll pay for your next entry.
What position?
No, I can't. It's not a quarterback. It's not a running back.
It's not a quarterback. It's not.
Wide receiver, tight end. I'll pay for your next buy-in if you can guess it.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Treyway.
No. Oh, I'm not going to be able to find it. Oh, I was going to draft Josh Oliver.
Who'd you get? Jamal Williams?
I was going to draft Josh Oliver for the Lamar double stack.
Oh.
The Lamar 2 tight end double stack.
Oh.
I waited too long. That's a tough scene.
That is a tough scene. Is he even in this player pool, bro? I'm scrolling so far.
I don't even know.
I see Josh Hill. He legit might not even be on this site, bro. Oh, yeah, he is.
Dude said it's between Logan Thomas in the 6th and Chuba Hubbard in the 12th for the worst pick in the draft. Why does my team keep on popping up? It's your last pick, right? Or no, you just took KJ Hamler.
Yeah. Little burner, little deep threat burner type of vibe. What's that? I don't even know.
Hit me in the chat, bro.
They coming for you?
Why is Hubbard in the 12th a terrible pick? I just drafted him at ADP. Oh, yes. Wait. Is he still in here? I don't know what time it is. Yo, yes. If you're watching this, can you explain why he's a terrible pick? I truly don't know.
I mean, probably because you had never
I don't
heard
know.
of him.
I've never heard of him. I've never watched him play an ounce of football a day in my life. I just took him at ADP.
Like you're genuinely asking why is he so bad?
Yes. I don't know. That's why I gotta stay away from rookies, because like I don't grind rookie tape. Like,
we should get an expert on the pod. Give us some insight. Maybe we'll do that next week.
Yeah, we need a rookie expert, 100%. But yeah, I have Yes's comment pinned on the screen. So just type in the chat and explain why he's a bad pick, because I actually want to know, like, no trolling. But anyways, so the draft is over. We could see the first 9 or first 10 rounds on the screen right here, first 11. Ben's team is right here in this row. My team is right here in the 9th row.
Mm-hmm. I mean, let's look at these. Let me pull up this draft board. I need to see what we're cooking with.
Just analyzing these teams real quick, I guess I'll go first. I like your start. Like I said, I like the first 6 picks. You get your 3 running backs, which I think is solid. I think realistically, if every draft went your way, you want to come out of the first 6 or 7 rounds with 3 running backs. I think that's how you would like your drafts to go. That didn't work out for me, just because I'm not as high on some of these guys. Like, I didn't want to take one of these rookie running backs or like David Montgomery or whatever.
Got your answer.
Okay. He's a rookie with a randomly high ADP for whatever dumb reason. After Najee, Etienne, and Javonte, super unclear if any of them are worth anything. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Honestly, like I was just saying, I truly just don't know anything about these rookie running backs. So I took him at his ADP, and yeah, this probably is the worst pick in the draft. So.
I mean, he was right. Logan Thomas was.
I mean, Logan Thomas in the 6 is, I think that's the worst pick. And then I think my Hubbard pick is the second worst.
I would say Josh Jacobs getting picked ahead of Sanders, Mixon, and CEH is pretty egregious as well.
I mean, the start to this, like Carson and Jacobs getting drafted in the mid-3rd, this is equally as bad, I think.
I mean, Josh Jacobs should not be going, 10 rounds higher than Kenyon Drake? They should be, going at the same spot.
Well, I'm surprised that he's still going in the 3rd. That's why I was absolutely shocked when Sanders and Mixon and CEH all fell in this range right here. I thought for sure they would go. I was not expecting Chris Carson to go at all in this round 3 spot. In the mid-3rd, was not expecting that at all. But just going back to the analyzation of your team real quick. I like the running backs. Top 2 wide receivers are good. I think it's well documented that I'm not a Juju fan. Wait.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, we talked about it during the stream. I mean, it is only $5.50.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. But
I mean, if we're talking about his team is. I'm not going to disrespect him. It was his first draft though, so
yeah, just dipping his toes in.
Yeah, he's getting his feet wet,
seeing how the water feels. So you were saying my team is lit, right? That's where you were going.
Yeah, no. So like your top 2 with Kenny and Juju, Laviska I don't mind, Devontae Smith I don't mind, but I mean,
Gabe Davis is my wide receiver 5.
I think. I don't know. Maybe your team isn't as bad as I thought.
I will say that my picks 14 through 20 are god awful.
Yeah, and that this is where the draft is won right here.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the Big Ben thing was a mistake, but
I mean, clear-cut mistake.
I don't think, besides maybe Cam and Baker, maybe Tua also,
you took T.Y. You took T.Y. Hilton over your boy Denzel. The dude you were sucking off. Yeah. All last season.
That was pre Corey Davis.
bro.
Corey Davis is so an alpha.
Denzel Mims is the
I
alpha
love
in that
Denzel
offense.
Mims,
Give me Mims over Corey Davis as a real life wide receiver. No cap.
That's obvious. Let me look at your team for a minute here. Let's see.
Let's take a gander.
All right. So if you click on your name, it's like a better view for people. Lamar Jackson stacked with Andrews, Daniel Jones stacked with Godius, and you got Tua stacked with Will Fuller. I mean, I like all those. Michael Thomas, Jamar Chase. I mean, yeah, I said it during the stream. I guess my only issue with your team is that it feels like a lot of wide receivers are attached to bad offenses. But
that could change, though.
It could change. It could definitely change. The Broncos situation could change. The 49ers situation could change. Daniel Jones maybe is able to be better this year.
Yeah, I think Daniel Jones will be better than what he was in his sophomore year. So I was fine taking him in the
Jamal
13th
Williams
round.
picks is no good for this format, but that was obviously an auto pick. So
yeah, that was an auto pick. I was gonna take Josh Oliver as a troll.
that honestly, Jamal Williams will probably make his way into your roster more times than Josh Oliver would. So
yeah,
to be fair.
Yeah, you're probably right on that. But yeah, I just think that Jamar Chase is the best wide receiver in the NFL, so I like him as a wide receiver 3 or in the draft. Yep, excuse me. Yeah, in the draft, Will Fuller with Tua. We talked about it. Will Fuller has one of the highest ceilings out of any wide receiver in the NFL, and it should only help Tua. It shouldn't hurt him. Debo, he's attached to Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't think Jimmy's that bad. Maybe it's that Patriots bias coming out of me. But Debo has been a valuable fantasy asset with Jimmy G and with fucking CJ Beathard and Nick Mullins at quarterback. So I'm not too worried about Debo Samuel. Judy, Slayton, Christian Kirk, Preston Williams. They're all, low floor, higher upside guys, I think. So I was fine with going for their ceilings instead of their floors in this format.
Looking at these drafts, the rest of these, I think Ball Snatcher's team is pretty good. Love his start with Akers, Jones, Mixon, CEH. That's fire. Jalen Hurts, Stafford, Taysom Hill. I love that construction. 2 of his quarterbacks have immense rushing upside, and Stafford has a lot of touchdown upside this year, I think. Good wide receivers. Some shots. He's I guess pretty speculative at wide receiver, you could say. Like Pittman as your wide receiver 3 isn't super strong. But if you hit on Bateman or Moore as big rookies, then you're in a good spot. I think this is definitely one of the better teams in this draft. 100%.
Yeah, 100.
Shout out to Ball Snatcher. And that's my favorite spot to draft, honestly, is where you guys were at the back end, those final 2 picks. Yeah. This year, I like getting Cam Akers, just, Steph Diggs, Aaron Jones in that range. Yeah, that's where I want to be this year.
Yeah, I think I would rather have like a top 4 pick, just because I think clear cut this is like a tier break off. Maybe include JT in there. I know some people are pushing the JT 101 narrative. I don't know about that, but I think this is the tier 1. Maybe I might even include Aaron Jones in there, honestly. Maybe not. But I want one of these tier 1 running backs, and not getting one of those. I was kind of fortunate that Taylor fell to me at the 9th pick. But not getting one of these running backs, I think, puts you at a disadvantage in the long run. So,
yeah. So, I think that's about it. Look, I guess some of my key takeaways that are different from our last drafts, I took Kenny Golladay in the mid-5th round. If his value and his ADP settles around there, going around guys like, CeeDee Lamb, Adam Thielen, DJ Moore, I think that's a good spot for Kenny Golladay to go in drafts. Deshaun Watson at the top of the 9th is very interesting. Like we talked about it briefly, and we'll talk about it more on the podcast. That's just interesting seeing where he's going. I don't know. That's really what stands out to me in this draft. I think Devontae Parker if he's going to fall to the 12th, 13th round because of the Will Fuller signing, he's going to be easily one of my highest owned players this season.
Yeah, I think Parker in the 13th is extreme value, honestly.
Yeah, extreme.
But that's it, honestly.
That's it. All right, man. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for the kind words. Who was that? Yeah. You're welcome. Thanks for watching the stream, guys. We will be back next week to do another one. This was a lot of fun. Hop in with us. Maybe we'll get some repeat drafters. Good time on this one. Podcast will be out this Thursday. We're going to be, I don't even know what we're talking about this week. I guess we'll figure that out.
We'll figure it out.
I'm sure it'll be great.
I finished the Marvel movies. That's going to.
Oh my God.
We'll talk about that.
Absolutely. We will. All right. We'll get into that. We'll get into everything on Thursday. We'll talk to you guys then. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.